The humid summer air clung to Marcus Reed like a second skin as he stood over his charcoal grill, the scent of marinated chicken wafting through his small backyard in the quiet cul-de-sac of Willow Grove. He'd moved here for the silence, a sanctuary to wash away the grime of his covert life as a federal agent, where he faced down cartels and rogue operatives. But today, that peace shattered. "Hey you, my mom said you'd be out here. We need more burgers, and make it quick, man. We're starving." The voice, dripping with entitlement, slithered past the chirping birds and distant lawnmower, landing like a cold stone in Marcus's chest. He tightened his grip on the spatula, the metal groaning under his knuckles. His face, a granite mask honed over 15 years, betrayed none of the molten fury beneath. The speaker was Ethan Carter, an 18-year-old with artfully tousled blonde hair and a crisp blue shirt, pointing at Marcus like a petty king. Behind him, three friends snickered, their laughter a cruel echo. For 6 months, Marcus had endured the Carters' passive-aggressive jabs. Ethan's mother, Laura, with her saccharine complaints about his lawn or TV volume, and Ethan himself, peeling out in a sports car that screamed unearned wealth. This was no accident. Man was a deliberate jab, a racist dog whistle meant to diminish. Marcus turned slowly, his eyes unflinching against terrorists locking onto Ethan's vacant blue ones. He saw the boy's vision, a subservient neighbor scurrying to please. The audacity, the unmasked prejudice, ignited a primal rage Marcus hadn't felt in years. But he was no ordinary man. He was an instrument of precision. He let the silence stretch, watching Ethan's confidence waver, his friend's laughter falter. "I'm sorry," Marcus said, his voice a low, dangerous rumble. "You're confused. This is my grill, my yard." He flipped a piece of chicken, the sizzle loud in the sudden quiet. Ethan snapped. "Did you hear me? My mom paid for your fence last year, remember? Said you were struggling. Least you can do is cook us some burgers." A lie, bold and calculated. Marcus had paid for the fence himself, but the accusation painting him as a charity case was another weapon to shame him into compliance. This wasn't just a spoiled kid. This was a budding manipulator, a serpent in camouflage shorts. Marcus's anger cooled into something sharper, colder. As he plated the chicken, he vowed to uncover Ethan's secrets and dismantle his world. The sun dipped, painting the sky in bruised hues, while next door, Ethan's party thumped with vapid pop music. Marcus retreated to his study, a soundproof command center with a state-of-the-art computer rig. Here, the man who grilled chicken vanished, and the agent emerged. The encounter replayed as data to analyze. Ethan's provocation, a racially charged power play. Marcus's objective, gather intelligence, exploit vulnerabilities, and execute retribution while staying invisible. Physical retaliation would cost him his cover, so his revenge would be cerebral, a ghost operation. He began with public records and social media. Laura, a divorced real estate agent, curated a life of false humility, online charity galas, exotic trips, and endless photos of her perfect son. Ethan's digital footprint was sparse but toxic, a private Instagram with a scowling profile pic, a Twitter feed retweeting crypto bros and inflammatory pundits. His lie about the fence hinted at deeper deception, a practiced liar hiding bigger sins. From his study window, Marcus deployed a directional microphone, sifting through the Carters' mundane noises: TV drones, dish clatters, Laura's phone calls. Late one night, he caught a grain of wheat, rapid keyboard clicks from Ethan's room, paired with hushed jargon proxy chains, dead drops, scrubbed metadata, and RAT, a remote access Trojan. Ethan wasn't just a bully, he was a black hat hacker. Marcus's quiet cul-de-sac became a battlefield. By day, he played the unassuming neighbor, nodding politely to Laura's tight-lipped smiles. By night, his study hummed with surveillance. Ethan's Wi-Fi was fortified, but Marcus exploited a mundane flaw: the weekly sanitation crew's universal gate remote. A quick chat and an NFC cloner gave him access, a contingency for later. The real breakthrough came during Laura's book club, her laughter grating from across the fence. Marcus strolled past with a Wi-Fi pineapple disguised as a power bank, broadcasting a fake network. Ethan's tablet, left in the living room, connected briefly, letting Marcus plant a sleeper malware. That night, encrypted data trickled in large, disciplined bursts of compressed archives. Ethan was no hobbyist. He was a professional cybercriminal, his racism a perfect cover. The injustice burned. A privileged kid wielding his whiteness to belittle Marcus while committing unseen crimes. Then Laura confronted him, accusing his house of nighttime clicking, disturbing Ethan's sleep. The irony was galling. The noise was Ethan's keyboard, yet she blamed Marcus, the black neighbor. He seized the opportunity, offering to investigate the sound. Inside Ethan's room, a dark cockpit of triple monitors and worn keys, Marcus scanned for traps, a taped-over webcam, a possible intrusion detector. He found a hollowed-out book safe, a hidden crypto ledger, and a USB drive labeled insurance, a dead man's switch for incriminating data. He photographed it, resisting the urge to copy it, and left, planting doubt by suggesting Ethan's computer was the noise source, a potential fire hazard. Back in his study, Marcus traced the crypto ledger to a military-grade device and analyzed Ethan's data flow. A risky, deep packet inspection, disguised as a software update, caught a 4.7-second VPN lapse, revealing a list of federal employees' IDs, addresses, and family names. Ethan was selling targeting data espionage, not just crime. The insurance drive held leverage over his buyers, a rogue foreign intelligence faction. Marcus's personal vendetta became a national security mission. He couldn't act openly. Exposure would taint the case as a personal crusade. So he crafted Vindex, a fictional white-hat hacker, building a digital trail across months of forum posts. Vindex discovered Ethan's data on a university server, a fabricated entry point. Marcus compiled a sterile tip package IP logs, technical analysis, the employee list omitting Ethan's name to let the FBI connect the dots. From a library computer 10 towns away, he sent an encrypted link to the FBI's tip line, followed by a payphone call with a synthetic voice. Check your inbox. Subject, sovereign debt. 1 hour. Not a drill. A week later, surveillance signals hummed federal teams in a disguised van. Marcus watched, a ghost observing his own operation. During a fake census visit, he subtly reinforced the clicking evidence, tightening the net. 2 weeks after the tip, the raid hit. Black SUVs and a SWAT van sealed the cul-de-sac. Agents stormed the Carter's beige palace, flashbangs lighting Ethan's room. Laura's scream pierced the air as they led her out, her world atomized. Ethan, cuffed and pale, met Marcus's gaze from his window. In that moment, his confusion was Marcus's triumph destroyed by a man he deemed invisible. The fallout was swift. Ethan, denied bail, faced life in Supermax, his insurance drive exposing his buyers. Laura, broken, fled under a for sale sign. The cul-de-sac buzzed with sanitized news of a teen hacker, Vindex a phantom hero. A month later, Marcus fired up his grill, the air clean of the Carter's taint. Biting into a perfectly cooked burger, he savored the taste of justice. Ethan, who demanded servitude, now ate slop in a cell. Marcus had turned the system that shielded Ethan's privilege into a weapon, proving that even the most untouchable could fall to a man they never saw coming.